Hey family, it's Reverend Jocelyn. I'm reaching out to you today because I realize that so many of us are going through challenging times. I mean, I don't have to say much to convince you that the world is going through right now. The political climate, people losing jobs, the economy, people are dealing with personal losses, health challenges, just a number of different things are going on. And so my heart hurts for those of us who are really going through a season that is challenging, where you feel like you're being pressed, where you feel like you're being broken. And those feelings and emotions need to be honored. But I think about a quote that I heard from T.D. Jakes that I think is relevant for a time as this. And he talks about how sometimes we feel like we're being buried, but in reality, many of us are being planted right now. But when you're being planted, it don't feel good. It's like, oh my goodness, I wish this season would be over. But here is what I've learned, and I want to share this with you. When I was going through my divorce, it was extremely painful. I think this was probably one of the most painful experiences I've gone through my life. And at some point when I was in the separation, eventually I had to move back in with my mom. And it was really difficult for me. I felt kind of embarrassed, almost kind of like I was regressing because I was used to being on my own for years. And now I got to move back in with my mama, right? And it seemed like a setback. It felt like such an embarrassing moment. But I share that to say, when I look back at what I thought was collateral damage, if you will, from the divorce, from the loss, it actually was a collateral blessing, if you will, because moving back in with my mom allowed for me to strengthen our relationship, to return home and reflect on certain things that I had lost my way on. It was an actual opportunity that came from a very difficult moment. I share that story because I want us to remember that even in the difficult challenges in our lives, when things are not going the way we want to, where certain doors are closing that we were like, no, don't close. This is what I wanted. In all actuality, it might be actually a setup. There actually might be a collateral blessing on the other side of the situation you're going through. Now, this doesn't mean that it feels good. It doesn't mean that it's not hard. It doesn't mean that we should ignore our feelings. But what it does mean is that we don't want to lose sight of the blessings, of the opportunities that are still there in the chaos, in the suffering. So if you are struggling right now, going through a difficult season, first, I want to remind you that God is with you. God is holding you. You will make it through this. But I also want you to keep your eyes peeled to the opportunity, the collateral blessings that are waiting for you through the midst of this storm. So stay encouraged. Know that my heart goes out to you. I'm praying for you. I'm rooting for you. God is with you, and you will make it through. Stay encouraged, and I'll see you soon.